in one airing. It created such a phenomenon here at HSN. At $39.95 with free shipping. It is a giveaway, quite literally. First of all, I love the shape because it's different from anything else that I have in my kitchen. It is still Technolon Plus, which is incredible. And not only that, Chef, I love fish. I love to do scalloped potatoes. I love to do like a little tartane. It's a multitude of versatility in the kitchen. And I have to say, to me, it's the where'd you get it pan. And look at the beautiful things you are doing
I mean,
here.
this shape, I mean, this is taken after a classic French fish pan, right?
Right.
Which usually run $200 to $300.
Yes, they do.
Right? But you can put, you know, 2 huge trout or a nice branzino or a sea bass. Two pork tenderloins, large pork tenderloins.
And those are big pork tenderloins.
Because there is lots of food that you want to keep whole that's long.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's why this pan is so great for that. When you have stuff that's long, I mean, you know, even here we have some just regular trout. Okay. But we're gonna flour this up, and because of the size of the pan, I can put this whole thing in one piece, which I love.
Makes sense. So is that like a little rosemary and garlic that you have on the board? Just rosemary
garlic. That's such an easy marinade.
Beautiful. I love that you can get those grill marks as well. Now remember, and actually, you know what? Actually, we have only 2,600 for the entire broadcast day. Michael, will I get in trouble if I scoot this over just a little bit? Here are the colors, because I don't want to be away from Chef.
Don't worry, I won't leave.
I'm not abandoning you. So here are the colors. Of course, they coordinate and correlate back to our today's special. What's interesting is when we sold this pan out in one show and one airing, we did not have gold. The gold is available for the first time in history today. There are only a couple hundred in that gold. Steve, will the gold sell out first, out of curiosity? There's that I'm sorry, Michael. There's that Get Arrested red. Look at those colors. Aren't these fabulous? Here is his famous Blue Dragon Blue. So you can see that beautiful blue. Really, Chef is kind of famous for that here at HSN. This was the color that first kind of set the network on its ear. Copper cookware, everybody loves copper cookware, but this is not like the French copper cookware that costs hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars a piece and is a hassle to clean. So you get the best of all worlds. Then, of course, can't go wrong with that beautiful purple. Steve, how many of the purple? Oh, there are only 100 of that purple. So 100 only of that purple. Then, of course, we've got the gold, like I said, making its debut today. 300 and 300 only. And then, of course, black, you can't go wrong. 100 and 150 only. And then finally, there's that gorgeous emerald green. So 100 and 100 only. And I tell you what, I almost should have my producer, Steve, double check. I guess that credit card promotion does apply. Well, you can do the math, which means you're really not paying anything for this if you're getting approved for $40 and the pan is $39. You know, it's like the golden arches.
Dude,
you know,
do that math.
That's the kind of math I like. You know, you're getting money back. So we see you there, and Chef, oh, look at all the beautiful things you have done for us.
And I love, you know, when you can get a color. For example, look at this one. When you can get a sear like that, right?
Wow.
And notice tip to tip.
Yeah.
Right? Tip to tip.
Beautiful.
That's cooking.
That is cooking.
Right? And because of the stainless steel handle, this whole thing can go right into the oven.
I know. And you know, one other thing too, Chef, is the way your pans conduct heat. Like as an example, the fish that you have on the far side there, the pan is bigger than the burner, but it's still conducting heat throughout the whole piece, which is really incredible. And you know, that's a big deal. When we say no hot and cold spots, when we say, you know, you don't have to worry about warping or scorching or burning. Oh, that fish looks great.
Look at that.
Oh, man.
Right, and I love this. This is a one-pot dish. So now I have my bok choy here.
Yeah.
So dinner for one or two.
Right.
But look how nicely everything fits in these pans.
And that was just a little pan coat that you put on the fish?
And it was just rice flour.
Oh, rice flour.
Just rice flour and paprika. So simple.
Really?
I mean, honestly, people think when us chefs cook at home, we're cooking foie gras and lobster and no, we actually cook. I cook a lot of pork and a lot of chicken stir fries and simple.
Right.
I don't do 8 complicated sauces. I do something like fennel with trout, or bok choy with crispy trout.
I mean, it makes sense. Boy, you know, it's so funny. I do not have this pan at home, and the big reason is it sold out in one show when you did it. I mean, everybody went crazy. So I actually did. This is the first time that we've had it back. So I never got a chance to get this, and I love fish. I love pork tenderloin. But again, anything from your tartanes to scalloped potatoes to a beautifully presented macaroni and cheese. You could do it all in this. To me, it's the where'd you get it pan. I know Myrna, right here in Florida, is a fan. Myrna, you are live with Chef Ming. Welcome to Host Pick and HSN.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, Myrna.
I'm so proud to talk to you guys.
Well, thank you, Myrna. So what would you tell somebody who has not tried his fantastic cookware?
They have to. It is the best thing ever. In fact, my brothers refer to my house now as the house of Chef Ming.
Awesome.
Every time something new comes out, it's like, oh, I need that too, you know?
That's
I
awesome.
had them build new shelves into my cabinet, so I have places to put everything because I have so much. I have the fryer.
Yeah.
I have the grill pan. That is fantastic for cooking steaks.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I've never made a steak so good.
Nice.
And I actually, I had T-fall before. I actually gave the entire set to my sister because I said, I don't need any of this anymore because I've got the best thing on the market.
Yes, absolutely.
And it works wonderful, and things cook faster and evenly, and it's just perfect.
And isn't it pretty? I don't know about you, but Myrna, every time I see my Chef Ming cookware, it kind of makes me smile. Are you the same way?
Oh, I'm the same way, and red is my color. Everything's in red, and I'm so glad. And every time I see a new color, I think, oh no, gold. That's something I want.
Right. Well, Myrna, thank you for sharing the good word. Have a great weekend, my dear.
Thanks, Myrna.
You too, and thank you again for offering this up on Home Shopping. It is definitely one of the best things I've ever used.
Oh, thanks, Myrna. That's awesome.
Thank you, Myrna.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Well, through the magic of television, Eric, you know, got some mac and cheese.
But look how great that looks. It's amazing design-wise how much prettier stuff looks in an oval.
You know, you're right.
And by the way, I love these.
I know, from the Today's Special.
We've developed these silicone handles, so because you don't need them here, but out of the oven.
Out of the oven.
Slip it right on, right?
It is brilliant. Oh, by the way, green and purple have already sold out. So green and purple are gone in the fish pan. Next, it will be the black.
Wow,
followed by the gold.
Look what Eric just came out with.
Fabulous.
You want to impress someone, you're trying to cook for your boss, or you're trying to cook for a date. You do a double rack of lamb like that with roasted potatoes and the lamb juice and fat soaks into the potatoes. Oh my God.
All right.
You cannot get better.
Well, there are only 2,200 for the entire broadcast day. I hope that you try it. It's almost, you know, I almost want to argue with the name. I mean, I know we technically kind of call this a fish pan, but it's so much more than a fish pan. And like Chef said, we eat with our eyes. There's something about that oval presentation that just makes it a little more rich, a little more regal in a way. Oh, and look at how gorgeous that turned out.
It comes right out. And again, I will never get tired of saying this. One wipe. Yeah. And this thing is good to go.
Absolutely.
I mean, like, truly good to go.
Beautiful. That's just a little fennel that you've used?
Just a little sauteed fennel.
I'm
going to do that. And did I see you squeeze a little orange?
A little orange juice, yeah. Well, pork and fruit is so good together, right? So a little, that was just to get a little bit of steam for the zucchini, right? Or
oh, I'm going to do that. I haven't done orange with pork tenderloin. See, that's just it. We learn from Chef, and the great thing is, while yes, we're all inspired, you have to have the right cookware to be able to follow through with anything. You know, whether it's doing scrambled eggs in the morning for the kids, or doing hamburgers, or, you know, getting inspired and doing these beautiful fish dishes, or using it as a roasting pan. Remember, we've already sold out of 2 colors. We anticipate selling out of a couple of more before Chef comes back a little bit later this morning. So definitely take time to place your order. Remember, we will have an encore look at that Today's Special coming up in a few minutes, but don't let this pass you by.